Major Olenko. Are you feeling better?
Your husband! Your husband! Love is in the air today.
God,
Doc says I'm ready for visitors.
Yeah,
none of them are important. Doc says I'm ready for visitors. That
okay, I'll start with that, but I do want to see what the rest of them are.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most important one.
All right. Hey, Shepard. Through some combination of a medical miracle and dumb luck, I survived the beating I took on Mars. The doctors say I'm still not ready to be released, but I'd like to see you if you could spare the time. Counselor Udina offered to make me a Spectre. Still thinking about whether or not I should accept. Stop by my room at the hospital when you're on the Citadel. I'd like your advice. I think we might need to stop by the Citadel because
I think we need to go see Caden.
I have a few errands that I need to run.
We have business, official Spectre business on the Citadel that has nothing to do with your husband in the hospital.
Right. Yeah. I gotta pick up groceries or something. I don't know.
Yeah. We have dry cleaning. Aria.
I haven't even thought of Aria in forever.
I love Aria.
I wasn't really a big fan, but I don't know. Maybe I'll. What, do you want to read this one out?
I love her. I'll read. Yeah, okay. I'll read this one if you want.
Yeah, good lady voice.
I have a terrible Aria voice. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me on the Citadel in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war.
Oh, we got another war asset.
I love Purgatory.
But she says the aptly named Purgatory like I've never been there. Urgent message. I like that we skipped over the urgent message from Hackett to go. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. Well, convenient.
That involves shooting.
Convenient that we're going to the Citadel.
Yeah. Is this address valid?
Is this spam? Shepard, I've called and I've sent messages. Is this his mother? What is it? I've called and I've sent messages, but gotten no response. With Earth's comm system out, I don't expect this will get through either, but I heard a rumor that Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Huerta Memorial Hospital under the name... Huh?
It's Thane! Sorry, Tanner Nuara.
Oh, I didn't even see this down here yet. Oh, you skipped right ahead. Under the name Tanner Nuara.
I just know the name Tanner Nuara.
Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I'm not in good health. Oh, he's not in good health. Is he? I mean, I know that he had health issues before, but is he worse off? We should meet before circumstances force us apart again. Well, we got a lot of stuff taking us to the Citadel.
Yeah.
From sender blocked. Oh, don't answer unknown numbers, Shepard. Commander, my name is John Dumbao. I'm with Special Tactics and Recon. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STNR took your warnings about the Reapers seriously. Finally, somebody did. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers. If you have time to meet me in the Citadel, okay, of course, I'd appreciate your discreet assistance. John Dumbao, STG, STNR. What is STG?
STG is Solarian Tactics, or Special Tactics Group.
Oh, okay.
That's what Morden was.
It was not registering in my brain because when I was in the Navy, my job was STG. I was a sonar technician. So
but where does the G come from?
Oh, there's STG and STS. The STSs are subsurface, so they're under the water, and the STGs, I assume the G is like ground because it's like above the surface. But
that's not ground. That's
but you can't.
That's
have
air.
Well, no, it's not. We're not actually doing air. That would be radar. It's still sonar. It's just we're doing it from the surface. But you can't have STS for both because there's subsurface and then there's surface. So that's what I assume the G is supposed to mean.
I'm Googling this.
Yeah,
U.S. Navy STG meaning. Sonar Technician Surface STG.
Yeah, surface. That's what I said. But the G, I just I guess headcanon it as ground because It's Surface, and that's the title, Sonar Technician Surface, but it's a G.
But why is it?
That's why I say ground, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. It's not necessarily ground because it's not ground, it's water. But
I love
the closest you can get, I guess.
it's www.cool.navy.mil.
Oh God, that is such a Navy thing to do too.
Credentialing opportunities online.
Oh, I hate it.
What cool stands for.
I hate it.
These are the worst pictures of radar technicians and sonar technicians. Just these poor geeks have horrible photos of them all over this website.
And STGs are some of the nerdiest of any of the sailors.
Yeah.
Only thing worse would be like cryptos. Anyway, off topic. From Arya to Loke, I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You don't want to pass it up. I'm in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long. She just sent me 2 messages.
Yeah, that's Omega come see me and meet me in Purgatory, right?
Yeah, I didn't have this last time, but I didn't respond quick enough, so she's just
really
like...
impatient.
She's like, oh my God, Shepard, why are you not responding to my message?
She's the kind of person who texts you, immediately calls you and leaves you a voicemail to read your text, and then texts you back to listen to your voicemail so that she can then tell you in the voicemail to read the other text.
I have a friend that does that, and I hate it so much.
Is it Vince?
No, Vince doesn't do it. It's Katrina. I don't think I've ever talked to you
I've
about
never
her.
heard of Katrina, but also I don't believe you have more than 2 friends, me and Vince.
I have friends.
Okay.
I have,
all right.
That reminds me of this one student I had back when I was still teaching English. She was the Swedish girl, and one time, it happened multiple times, but the first time really threw me off, and I was mentioning one of my friends, and I was like, my friend, for instance, Katrina, my friend Katrina, and she immediately, no pause at all, just jumps up, you have friends?
Get roasted by a student.
Like, Maya, please, stop it. Do I need to get anything in here? Oh, these are mods and stuff. Oh, but it makes more sense to shop on the Citadel. I forgot the 10% markup.
Yeah.
I think that I've got the Acolyte on, I guess I could look over here. I've got the Acolyte on Liara.
Also, Kaden is waiting.
But I want
Who cares about guns?
I want to make sure I talk to everybody and do all the stuff on the ship first, just in case a big mission happens.
Yeah.
James, did you hear? Did you hear? He's all right.
That Primarch's got some real cojones.
Oh my God.
What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
I mean, you're not wrong, but just...
Also, his friendship with Cortez is so wholesome to me.
I know, I love it.
It really is frat boy, gay boy solidarity.
Like, from that moment, it was before I realized that Cortez was gay, and James is over there, like, working out, and Cortez says something, and James is like, yeah, but you like the view.
Yeah!
And now looking back, because after I went back and edited the video, I was like, oh.
You smooth motherfucker. And also, I like that, like, James is so chill about it, but he doesn't do it in an awkward, like, you like the view. Oh, but no, disrespect your dead husband.
Reporters look so, feminine? I mean,
Trainer, please.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, Girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
I love this kind of, like, just little, like, side lore like this.
Yes. Turians just are that dude in the 4th grade who is way too obsessed with World War II.
Oh, God.
As a species. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Also, Trainer trying to interact with any pretty woman. I feel it in my soul. It's like when I try to interact with a pretty woman. Makeup? Good? Yeah. I'll make up.
Whose
It's
neck was
just
that? She has got some curves.
You know, I have a feeling that things might go well for Trainer.
I ship Trainer and Allers. If you step foot on this ship, I'm gonna believe that you can find romance.
This is just a homosexual love boat in space.
I mean,
A big gay love boat.
look at who's in charge.
Oh, I know, I get it, yeah. Who needs to go and see his husband, by the way? Well,
Yeah, what are we doing in engineering? Tally
looking
isn't
around,
here.
you know, last time I was down there, I picked up a hamster. I just want to make sure that
Hamster.
I find everything.
You're saying they
yeah,
survived
Javik.
into this cycle?
Yes, we called them collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
Like
when did you
a year
realize?
ago.
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones he encountered. They were all indoctrinated and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
I'm glad that they're getting along a bit better now.
You notice that she didn't actually answer his question. He was like, when did you realize? And she was like, well, Shepard sort of had to kill him. She wasn't like, we figured it out about 8 months ago.
I guess it's not really important at the point that they're already dead.
Yeah. But she totally, it's the Jews tables. She totally sidestepped questions.
This is the weirdest table.
I love it. Watching it in a straight line change directions.
Yeah, the wave is going back the other way now.
Yes.
Better, Commander. I stand ready to fight.
Oh, what? Oh, now
Also, I love how Turians have similar sub vocals to
to the
if
Prothean?
Javik is, because, you know, to be fair, Javik is the only one that we've met, and most of what we saw was in his memories. So it's
Yeah.
possible that only like a small group of Protheans had sub vocals,
Uh-huh.
but I like that like the Turians share that with them. I don't know, little geeky lore things.
Do not be concerned about me. The years in stasis have only made me hungrier to fight the Reapers.
I had to talk to him again just to hear the sound specifically. But yeah.
Oh my god, we were up there and we didn't talk to Garrus.
Oh,
He's on the crew deck of the
oh
gun.
yeah. He's doing his calibrations.
Wow, those calibrations. Thank you for outing me for wanting to climb him like a tree just to the internet.
I'm
by the
pretty
way.
sure that you had said it in the last video, but if not, you've said it to me enough that
I used that phrase in confidence time.
Records have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself.
Okay.
They don't look good.
We have to turn this around and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just
Yeah, baby.
It still counts for something in this war.
I'm
Why
sure
are
it
his
will, sir.
thighs so thick?
Huh? What? Shepherds?
Not to sexualize your boy here, but why are his thighs so thick?
Because they should be. That's the reason.
It's true.
And also, it's good that Rex is still alive, because, you know, nice to have an in with them.
Yeah, if you kill him or let him get killed, things are not as easy.
Yeah.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
Calibrations.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
The way he talks
Sovereign
about
didn't go
guns.
down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any.
Fighting is a sexual act for the
I
Turians.
should have left Palaven behind.
Yeah, I guess from all the bits that I've heard about them, a lot of their, like, social structure is based around, like, fighting and...
The reach and flexibility speech. Like, such a good speech. Did you get that? Because you have the gay making mod.
I don't think I got it, but I think that I think you told me about it.
You were definitely around when we reached it when I was streaming it
Yeah.
for the friend. How Garrus and a female Turian were, the way that Turians blow off steam before big battles is that they just fight in like the box as the crew. And he and this female scout had been at each other's throats, and so they fought. And he was like, I had the reach, but she had the flexibility. And after 8 brutal rounds, it ended in a draw. And there were a lot of unhappy bettors in the ring that day. And then later, in her cabin, we had a tiebreaker round, or I don't remember exactly how he worded it. And he brings up his reach and her flexibility again. And anytime reach and or flexibility is mentioned ever, it's in the Codex in Mass Effect Andromeda. The Codex for Turians. Yes, the Codex for Turians. It's like they are known for their impressive reach and flexibility.
I like all the
I
like the callbacks that they're doing all the time. Like it just Garrus coming up and immediately it's just calibrations. Like all the little things pointing back to things that players would know from previous games. I like it.
Oh, the calibrations.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Gross.
I know that you like to romance him and everything, but I ship these two as bros.
They are... If you don't romance Garrus, his bromance with Shepard, male or female, it's just top tier.
I love it.
I love them.
It won't be easier. We earned it. I think I'll go. It won't be easy, because it will not.
Yeah.
No.
I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table.
Yes!
Something else you want to talk about?
Oh god, I want to go drinking with Garrus.
If you romance him, obviously, the final battle, this is the 3rd game of the trilogy. The final battle of this game is like the final battle.
Right.
And you can talk to all of the squad mates beforehand. And if you romance him, he's like, if Turian heaven and human heaven are the same, then I'll be up in that bar waiting for you.
Aww.
There is no Shepard without Vicarian.
Aww.
My heart. I cry.
I'm so into all these characters. I love it.
I want to romance all of them, not because I want to smooch all of them, but because this game is cowards and won't let me have casual levels of incredible intimacy without a romance.
Yeah, and you don't get to find out everything about the characters until you romance them either.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that in most games where there's a romance option, but still, I want to know all about these characters. All right, that's question time.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
Don't worry? I mean, I don't know if I should say don't worry. I don't feel like that's necessarily something that's going to cause like a bad thing to happen. But it just
it's a safe dialogue option.
Okay.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I read that as how do you rat our chances? And I was like, yes, give me a number of rats out of 10.
We met. We're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
If only they had been listening from the beginning.
Right.
So mad about
you spent
that.
4 years talking about this.
Shepard died and came back to life, and they still didn't listen to him.
Yeah.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
He probably laughed. Well, if they didn't get along well, and if he's anything like some of the other people.
Yeah.
Can I say both of these?
I don't know. Maybe?
All right, I'm
But
gonna
I'd pick the one you really want first.
He probably laughed.
Let me guess. He laughed in your face.
Amazingly, no. He just listened. My father may have been a pain in the ass about rules and regulations, but he never let politics cloud his judgment. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
Yeah.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more.
I love
Shortened
him.
our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
Did so good.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
Which means kill him.
Yeah, he's just straight up like, well, airlocks open sometime.
Space him. Maybe it could be you. God, I was actually kind of wondering at one point there, is the line of succession so far down at that point that Garrus is going to be the Primarch? But it's good that it
take
didn't.
Some nepotism, but
it's good it didn't go that way. But I was kind of wondering if he was gonna. I'm gonna walk up to the Primarch and he's gonna turn around and it's gonna be Garrus.
He's gonna be Garrus. That would have been so funny.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Victarion, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
He's got too many calibrations to do.
That's all for now,
Never
Garrus.
Garrus to do a
Damn
lesbian's
good to
job.
have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight
Right,
for
lesbians know how to use hammers.
Now, I'm sure somebody
scissors.
screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in
That was
fighting
funny.
shape.
Come on.
Sorry, it's like trying to listen to
I
conversation
know.
too.
I keep talking over things, knowing that you can't listen to both of them at
No,
once, like some sort of asshole.
I have absolutely zero ability to listen to two voices at once. They both get lost.
Beautiful.
So if
I
you
made a scissoring joke.
God, I know I missed that completely. What did you say?
I said never send a Garrus to do a lesbian's job, right? They know how to use hammers and scissors. Thank you for the pity laugh.
Oh, God. It would have been better, like, in the moment if I had heard it.
Yeah.
But
You'll be editing and you'll hear it and you'll be like, haha, that's funny.